Hey everybody, this is Saul Castañeda with MCSE Green Wheels, continuing the series of other Fox body platform vehicles. In other words, this is for those guys out there that cannot just wrangle that beautiful Fox body, and we're here to give you a little bit of education of other cars that were built on that platform. Today's we are going to go with the 83 to 1988 Mercury Cougar. It was built on the Fox body platform and chassis. Ford downsized the previous year Mercury Cougar and putting it on the Fox body platform mechanically future-proofed the car. And what we mean by that is it basically gave the car a longer life in today's world, because now you can go back to LMR, CJ Pony, all those people trolling you on Google, and buy parts from them for that beautiful Cougar of yours. The Cougar had a vertical roof line instead of the fastback of the Thunderbird and the Lincoln Mark 7. The vertical gave the Cougar a near upright back window. The best way to describe the body stylings of the Cougar is the blend of a formal and aerodynamic shape. A 3-tier tail light, trunk line raised in the middle, kind of like your Continental style with a hump. But aircraft style doors improved sealing around the windows and reduced wind noise. And if you go to your Cougars, they kind of have they're kind of pinched in at the top where the door overlays that on the roof. In 1983, only 2 Cougar models were available: the baseline Cougar and the LS, which a lot of you understand that LS means Chevy. The wheelbase was 104 inches with the modified McPherson struts, A-arm suspensions, a Fox unibody chassis, rear axle 4-point configuration with outboard shocks and springs. Braking, it had 10-inch disc brakes in front and 9-inch drums in the rear. Had a front sway bar, which was standard on all of them. Wheels were standard with the 14 inches, which is amazing for pizza cutters. Engine choices in 83 models were the carbureted 2-barrel with 112 horsepower, and that was a 3.8 V6 as a standard engine with a curb weight of 3,099 pounds. The optional EEC 3 control fuel injected 5.0, which was the 302 V8, gave out 130 horsepower. Came with twin bucket seats with full length console, which was standard on all Cougars. Tire size were 195/75 R14 radial tires and all seasons, so you can run it into the ground. Yeah. The curb weight for the car was 3,084 pounds, and that was an 85. The length of it was 197.6 inches with a width of 71.1. In 1985, the 5.0 V8 EFI automatic overdrive gained about the weight from 3,309 pounds, and it went from 0 to 60 in 9.9 seconds with an MPG of 19 miles. From 88.3 to 88, the LS 3.8 is always and has been lighter than the 5.0 V8. It's obvious. We have 2 more cylinders. The curb weight for the 88 3.8 cylinder was about 3,115 pounds. The V8 model Mercury Cougar was 3,271 pounds. Went from 0 to 60, 9.3 seconds with that 5.0. The XR7 returned in 1984, and it didn't come with a V6 and it didn't come with a V8. It came with a turbocharged 4-cylinder, and that made 145 horses. Side moldings and the gray charcoal lowered half to separate it from the baseline Cougar. In 1987 to 88, the Cougar got a complete restyling for its 20th anniversary. Flush mounted headlights and grille, side quarter glass was kept its upswept design, but it was stretched out more towards the back, making the car just a little longer. The interior remained the same. The GS model was dropped, leaving only the LS and the XR7 models. The turbocharged 4-cylinder was dropped and brought the 5.0 302. The manual transmission was also dropped. The digital instrument clusters previously optioned to the GS and LS models became standard on all XR7s. The weight of the 1983 Mercury Cougar was 3,099 pounds, and that was for the GS model. The LS model was obviously a lighter at 3,065 pounds. In the last year of the 5th generation production of the fox-body platform Mercury Cougar, the LS model came in at a whopping 3,237 pounds. And the XR7 model was, 3,485 pounds. So if you sat somebody in there, you're at the 3,500 mark. 1983, I should say, 75,743 Mercury Cougars were produced. In 84, 1,131, 190. In 1985, we had 117,274. In 1986, we had 135,904. In 1987, we had 105,847. And in 86, we had 113,801 Mercury Cougars produced. In total, we had 604,016 Mercury Cougars produced overall. In conclusion, the goal is if you can drop the weight down to the 3,000 pound mark, you will have a pretty light, nimble XR7. And you will get the joy to say that it's built on the fox-body platform. And although it's not a fox-body, it's still a pretty cool cat. I would like to thank everybody on our Facebook page, on our Instagram, and especially here on our YouTube channel. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. And more importantly, we got videos coming up. Leave us a comment. Tell us what you like. We'll see you guys soon. Have a good night.